to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Oklahoma State Cowboys and the SMU Mustangs. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
The Pony Express put SMU football on the map, and Gerald J. Ford Stadium continues to shine. Opened in 2000, its capacity of 32,000 has grown over the years. The SMU Mustangs are high on the success of last season and hope to pack the Pony again this season. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Mustangs ready to kick it away first. Coming out with it, it's Barnes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Running inside, it's Hawkins. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. Here's a little room there. The 20, 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. From the shotgun, the inside give. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Wants to throw. It's Jennings. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. It is rare to see this quarterback let one fly and have it get away from him like that.
Yeah, but even the best of them, get a little bit rushed at times, mess up their mechanics, mess up their footwork, mess up their timing. So it's okay. We can give them a pass this time, Reese.
You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to run for it. There's some room. Oh, what a cut. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And you got to love that third down, man. Third and short, you've got to be the more physical team. And listen, it's magnified, right? Because the offense just gave up a touchdown. On the opening drive, like, you don't want to punt the football. So nice job being physical on third and short, getting that next set of downs.
And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Taken in by Smith on the right side. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. He goes right back to the air. He's got the tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Got it! And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw again. Escapes the pressure going right. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
Really good job by this defense. 3rd down, understanding, taking away the pass first. But I got to react, man. When these QBs take off, I got to stick my foot in the ground. Stop playing pass. Come up and get him on the ground. Big 3rd down stop.
The Mustangs will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, SMU! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Page. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. In front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. On the run, it's Hawkins. Got enough for the 1st. He's loose down the middle. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way. Knocked it right down the middle. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Guided out of bounds at the 32 after a good return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Might be changing the route. Give to the single back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Stepping to the right. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. We've reached the break. Oklahoma State is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Could not make his way to the corner. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. It's Hawkins. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll try it again.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
He'll take it on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Fires to the tight end. At midfield, he's got room. That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
And the Mustangs peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
The hand to the running back. Fights off a defender. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Mustangs want to crank the tempo. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And I like the bounce back for this offense. You go 3 and out, they don't get frustrated. They don't get down. Nice job going back to the drawing board, creating some good plays. Now here in a rhythm, moving the football.
And the Mustangs are marching down the field. To throw, it's Jennings. Open on the right side, that's Smith. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break.
After giving up a few extra yards after a hitch throw, I wonder if this defense is going to want to give this guy this much access moving forward. They might be thinking about more press coverage or playing some zone coverage where the corner's right up on.
The RPO, it's complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
The Mustangs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the red zone, looking for a man. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
You've heard us talk about it a million times. Find the tight end in the red zone. Use the big bodies, right? Well, they do. And he drops it. God, that is not normal for the tight end position. These are the guys you depend on down here in this area.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. He's got it and still on his feet. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Looking for the time with the extra point. And right down the middle. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. On the ground, it's Hawkins. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. That holding call threw him in reverse. Now it's second and long. Looking to fire. The screen, and watch out. Crosses the 30. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Maybe some room here. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
What a great run there. On 3rd and 1 situation, though, David, that has got to be demoralizing for a defense because they were packed up close to the line of scrimmage, expecting run on that one.
They're playing aggressive, but great offenses have the ability in predictable situations like 3rd and 1 to get first downs.
The Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Hawkins. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Cowboys will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Got a big paw up there and knocks it down incomplete.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Second down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Cowboys! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end.
Their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Quarterback may change this route. Well, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Back to throw. It's Jennings. Here comes the heat. They get to him as he throws. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to fire on second down. He's past the 30. They finally make the stop, and that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. They're on top here in the first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Takes a shot as he lets it go. Makes the catch at the 20. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs!
Man, quarterbacks have to do a great job in the pocket, letting routes develop, taking their time. He does, throws the ball down the field, receiver catches it, and then does the rest, takes it in to the end zone for 6.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. He'll bring it out. It's Page. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. outscore with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Cowboys can really attack on this second and short. He's got it again. Finds some fresh air. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game. Run the football. Great gain. Great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
Now on first down from the 30. This time he wants to throw. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Working well behind the sticks on second down. The run inside. It's Hawkins. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Cowboys want to move quickly. Shotgun snap on third down. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
And late in the football games, coaches are like, don't make the mistake. In this offense, they just did it. Tie a football game, they put the ball on the deck, the defense recovers. Now they're going to have to depend on their defense to come out, get a stop, and keep them in this football game.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Knight. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Under fire. He's got his man. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. And the Mustangs line it up with a 1st and goal. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, SMU! They take the lead here in the second half.
Love the individual effort here by the wide receiver. After he has the ball, able to make people miss. You see the speed as he goes in for the touchdown.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Fielded in the end zone, it's Page. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. He'll start this drive firing. Looking deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Floating away. He's not afraid to go deep.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Wide open, and it's a foot race. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. The offense changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Plucks it out of the air. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They go right back to him. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after three quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So we open the final period with a third down play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs. Makes the catch. Plenty of room. Feet down in the end zone. That's his third touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And he made the extra point without problem. Fielded in the end zone. It's Page. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Trying to take it back. He's at the touchdown, Mustangs. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. He'll bring it out. It's Page. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Right back to the well. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. The Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, you got to think your offense
Sends it downfield. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Gets away from one, finds room. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Cowboys. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the fourth. They'll line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back has it. There he goes. The 20. Touchdown, SMU. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
Coming out with it, it's Page. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Oklahoma Oklahoma State, hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take...
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On fourth down, looking to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. Blasted as he lets it go. And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
I think after failing on the fourth down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. And the defense is just about out of room to defend. They are backed up right on the doorstep. Barrels ahead. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Mustangs! Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll bring it out. It's Page. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Gives it on the option. Breaks into the open. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy second down situations with some positive runs on first down. They just need something to get them going, some kind of spark. The ground game might be it in the future.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hawkins. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Headed outside, it's Hawkins. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action. Got a man, it's Barnes. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Cowboys will hustle to the line. On the move, it's Hawkins. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese.